This week, I am so pleased to have Johnny Terre. He's the founder and head coach at Pelican State Running. I learned so much as a coach listening to his strategies and his tactics and how he works with his runners. Here's John's episode. Man, I am so excited to be able to talk to you today because so much of what you're doing aligns with the things that I do working with business owners and entrepreneurs. Tell us exactly what Pelican State Running is all about.
Pelican State Running is a training and racing group that I founded maybe a half dozen years ago with the goal of taking runners' goals and helping them to reach those goals, from races that are short as just a few minutes up to some athletes doing races that take a day, an entire day for them to complete. Up to 100 miles is the upper limits of what we're coaching athletes to do, and everything that falls in between. And these are, generally speaking, these are working professionals, people that are in the midst of the storm in their life, but they're carving out early morning hours, late evening hours. Some of them are business owners. They're architects and engineers. They come from every walk of life, very hardworking people that for some reason they've found their way to distance running and endurance training and endurance racing.
Pelican State Running, I guess, started off as a passion project for you, and then it's developed into a legitimate coaching practice. How'd you get to where you are today?
It started with just one person who asked me for help in a very specific and narrow field. That person was trying to run a marathon a little bit better. And then after the first person approached me, I looked up and I had 3 or 4 folks that I was helping.
It's the way it usually happens.
And then after 3 or 4 folks, it grew even doubled from there. And then it doubled again from there. It got to be where I looked up one day and we had an entire team wearing the organization's colors. We had a whole group of people who were approaching me with questions. And we had folks who wanted to work in our group. They would just say, I just want to be a part of this team. That's another bit that helped me to understand the power of the team working together. For sure. Is that they become visible, and it's a visible presence where these folks are having fun. They're all in a very safe environment. We have a couple of rules, if you will, and sportsmanship and health and safety are at the very top of that. They're going to win well and they're going to lose well. I mean, if they have a great day and a poor day, they're still going to hold themselves with a high degree of integrity. That's one of the rules of the organization that I outlined when we talked about strategy earlier. It's an overarching principle. It doesn't change. And they're going to commit a tremendous amount of time and energy. They're going to sacrifice a whole bunch of other things. And they're doing all of that so that they can reach their own goals. Then we get to what they come to me for, which is performance outcomes. And we can start really working on getting them to their goals. More often than not, when we have a team approach and we get the right folks in the right seats on the boat, rowing in the right direction, those are the ones that have the results that are closest to what their goals are when they bring it to me.